It's official. The war for Gotham has finally begun. And the big question is, where the hell is Batman when you need him? But wait, the show is that good that we don't even need Bruce Wayne to show up. It's entertaining, guys. This is the best show out right now, and it might end up being my favorite show of the year. Last week's episode, it ended with Sophia going all out crazy on her own family. She smoked everyone, and you had to know that she is finally unleashed. And what happens from that point on going forward is just going to be complete mayhem. And this episode feels like the beginning of the end. This is the end game. We are in the end game now. Oz and Vic, they have to blow up the Maserati because, look, they have to go underground. But that's not how Oz operates. Oz devises a plan, to get his mushrooms back. But it's a very dangerous plan. He has to go at the Maronis. He has to make his move very quick because that unpredictability when it comes to Sophia is on another level. She is going to go all out to make sure that she gets hold of Oz. That is the sole purpose now. But she actually showcases her power. She gets rid of Johnny VD. Look, guys, this lady means business. She gets rid of her surname, Falcone. She never wants to hear about her father again. Now she goes by the name Sophia Gigante, and she is starting her own family. Look, she knows the job is not going to be easy. And Oz makes his move. He puts out a hit on Maroni. That doesn't go according to plan. And Sophia decides, the only way I'm going to get my hands on Oz is if I form an alliance. So now it's the Maronis and the Gigantes. So Oz is definitely, he has his work cut out for him. But on the other hand, he's still trying to get the mushroom business up and running. And that's where the whole title for this episode comes in, with Homecoming. Vic was assigned to look after Oz's mom. Not the greatest job in the world to do, but according to Oz, it's the most important job because he says a line to Vic that's very significant. He says, she is the only one that keeps me good. Look, Oz is a villain. He's a bad guy. He does bad things. This episode showcases that on another level. But the fact that he says his mom is the only one that keeps him good is a warning. If something should happen to his mom, I would hate to see Oz unleashed, So Vic takes it to Crown Point, and he also makes his way eventually to Crown Point because he needs to lay low. The hit that he put out on Maroni didn't go according to plan. Now there's an alliance, so he needs to find a new base of operations. And I love how this ties into the Penguin that we all know, the Penguin that, lives in the sewers. He's underground. And I feel like how everything played out, it led to this specific moment because he finds a new base of operations underground where he's going to start growing his mushrooms. And I just love how that ties in to the whole thing. It's absolutely brilliant to watch, guys. It's a show that it just keeps on giving, and this is the one episode. Look, we had a lot of origin stories and, looking at characters, their backstories and all those things. I think there might be one last flashback episode, and that might be Oz's episode. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But look, now we are in the present. Things are going to get going. Things are going to get crazy. Already this episode showed how crazy things can get because, characters that you grow to know just get erased off of the page. They go. They are no longer a part of the show. Just like that. It just shows you that the stakes are very high. And the war for Gotham is not, it's not going to be something, that's going to end well for anyone. And I find it interesting that I wonder what Batman is up to, I know that he's doing his own thing somewhere. But I kind of feel like this might tie into the court of owls. There might be a new group that, by the end of this war, and you think, okay, the city is mine now. There might be a new empire that, showcases its power. And look, Gotham, I love the way Matt Reeves designed this world, because Gotham, like I said in my first review in episode 1, Gotham feels like a character. It's part of how this whole thing is set up, Crown Point. And I love the fact that if this is the setup now, by the time we get to the Batman Part 2, everything will just feel organic. It will feel like a world that's already lived in as we get introduced to all the other characters, So this spin-off, the Penguin spin-off, works very well. This was a genius idea by Matt Reeves, and it works on so many different levels. Look, guys, the acting here is top-notch, absolutely incredible. Colin Farrell, Kristen Milioti, genius. It's on another level, and it just keeps getting better and better with each episode. Homecoming is definitely the setup before, the plunge happens, before the hammer comes down. This is what this episode feels like. Guys, please let me know what you think of The Penguin. It's a solid television show, guys. You cannot afford to sleep on this one. Please let me know down below in the comment section. Catch you guys on the next video.